Hello everyone and welcome back to AustinPlus commentary, where today we are talking about once one of the biggest franchises in the world. However, are the Pirates of the Caribbean movies actually boring now? I used to watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies with my dad and my brother. Now, this is more of an unpopular opinion because I did have a discussion with both of them today and other people, and I definitely stand by this statement, so I thought let's just get right into it. This franchise definitely had a peaking point, and it lasted for quite a while. One of the best out of the franchises to this day is The Curse of the Black Pearl, as it is fun and full of energy, which is what you would expect from a pirate action film. This is what made cinema industry invest in this franchise a tiny bit more. Too much, some may argue, and that is why this didn't exactly go to plan. With sequels such as Dead Man's Chest and At World's End, the point was that the boundaries and capacity of these movies would be pushed too hard. And that's what I think really happened with this franchise. It got pushed to a limit that exceeded too high, which does make sense if you think about it. Now, things I would say did get very repetitive at a point when they released movies such as On Strangest Tides and Dead Man Tell No Tales. Dead Man Tell No Tales was released in 2017, and it's been the only one since. It immediately resorted to a bloated storyline, and it rehashed jokes from the old movies that would put too many original fans of the franchise off. There is talks of a sixth installment, however, with the return of Johnny Depp and then the introduction of Jenna Ortega in this, but it might just be a simple rumor. But I am positive that also this is not happening at all. The audience prior to this felt a lot of fatigue with these movies, which is what makes sense about how these were received in the long run, because they weren't received very well. I'm not too sure if the boring is the right word for this whole video, because it is a strong word, but I had to use something. The entertainment factor was definitely there for the likes of this franchise, with the likes of the ships, the oceans, the monsters, the story. It was all there, but it just depreciated over a very short amount of time, and that's why I think people have stayed at that point saying it's boring. Most of these movies are a bit long as well, and they are quite messy at times, which can depreciate its value in the cinema world, which it did. Not many people do those types of stories anymore, such as boats and pirates. It's actually why I think the Pirates of the Caribbean stands out, not only because of the theme, but it stands out because it's one of the very few. And the storyline of these movies, all of them, it was there, but it was really fleeting in terms of how it was presented, because all the action was there, just lacking a story. So you could tell what the story was, but the action outweighed it all. So in the end, it was just continuously doing this, and it didn't make sense. While these movies aren't as popular as they are these days, pirates and certain characters from this franchise still appear in memes and Disneyland rides and typical Halloween costumes, proving that there is a wide popular culture impact in terms of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow is one of the most iconic characters in cinema as well, because of both the actor and the portrayal of the character both being comedically appealing and obviously just an amazing character in terms of the storyline as well. Overall, it wasn't that boring, but with everything that is out these days in terms of cinema, in terms of stories, it doesn't hit as well as it used to. That happens typically with most movies, but the Pirates of the Caribbean really fell off. I would say to the likes of me, and looking at some of the aspects of this franchise, I would say that they are a bit boring. They could also be seen as just a factor that they don't hit as much as they used to. Straight up boring is a very strong term, which is why I'm going to try and steering clear of that. But I know that's what the title of the video is. But it just depends on the way you see it. To me, yes it is. I know to a lot of people, it isn't. So take that into account what you will. But without further ado, everyone, that is the end of today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment what else you would like to see on the channel. But without further ado, hope you have an amazing day as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Yeah.